Hello friends, my name is Laken and welcome to my YouTube channel. So for this week's yoga upload, we have a nice gentle 15-minute morning yoga flow. Here's a little secret, you don't have to do it in the morning. But I just thought I'd throw together a few gentle muscle awakening poses, put them in a nice flow that you can do early in the morning if you'd like to, or whenever you want to throughout the day. This flow will be 15 minutes, as most of my flows so far are. You won't need any equipment, just grab a mat or a soft surface to work on, lots of space, your comfiest clothes, maybe a cup of coffee, and let's get started.
Alright, let's begin this gentle morning flow in an opening Shavasana as per usual. Relaxing the backs of the shoulders onto the mat, settling into that deep ocean or ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose, filling up the belly, and exhaling back up through the nose. On the to-do list of things in front of you and just focus on that breath. Reawakening the body by wiggling fingers and toes, maybe rolling those wrists and ankles or taking a gentle rock of the head from side to side. Go ahead and draw both knees into the chest. Placing the hands lightly on the shins, take a nice deep inhale here, and exhale, curl up head, neck, and shoulders, reach for the bottoms of the feet, curl yourself into a nice tight little ball, and then slowly relax head, neck, and shoulders back down to the mat. Placing the feet and wiggling them as far apart as you'd like, taking any shape with the hands, and just move the legs from side to side in a nice little windshield wipe. We're not going to spend too much time in twists today, because we just want to gently warm up the body. But just take your time as you just awaken the spine here for a little bit. And then coming into stillness, go ahead and extend that left leg down to the mat, reach that right leg up to the ceiling, and reach for the hamstring, drawing the leg into the chest. Feeling the stretch here from the heel all the way down to that hip. And then go ahead and practice with pointing and flexing the foot. See what kind of change that makes in the stretch for you. And then take an inhale, ground the hands down on either side of the body. Lift that left foot up and we're going to scissor for 1, 2, a nice slow scissor, 3. Go ahead and engage through that core, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, heel driving up, 9, last one, 10, and we're going to throw in another sneaky little one because we're going to switch sides for this stretch, letting that right heel fall down, grabbing onto that left hamstring, and again drawing that left leg into the chest. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. And you can again practice with just pointing and flexing that foot. Again, just seeing or noticing what changes that make in the stretch for you. Go ahead and plant the hands again on either side of the body. Lift up that right heel and we're going to scissor again for 10. 9, slow and controlled movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. This time go ahead and draw the knees into the chest, placing the hands on the shins. Go ahead and flush the fingertips behind the ears, curling up head, neck, and shoulders. Take an inhale, stretch the toes away, and exhale, crunch it up for 1, 2, The lower the feet go, the harder it is. 3, so just kind of pick and choose where you want to land. 4, 5, 6, try and keep those elbows nice and wide. 7, 8, 9, and go ahead and hold on to the shins. Rocking all the way up to a seated position. Sitting cross-legged. Go ahead and inhale, sweep the arms out to a T, and we're just going to twist here in the seated position. So tent those right fingertips behind you, rest that left hand on the knee, and just open that chest up to the side wall. Gaze can be neutral. And swapping sides, come through center first, and over to that left side, tenting the left fingers, reaching that right hand to the knee, opening the chest up to the side wall. And then over the next few breaths, just make your way to a tabletop position, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Flowing through cat and cow, inhale, gazes forward, hammock the back, and exhale, go ahead and gaze towards those knees, round through the spine. Inhale, pull that collarbone through the arms, and exhale, slide those shoulder blades down. Once more on the breath. And then coming through neutral, we're going to go ahead and take a few lateral cat-cow. So inhale, gaze over to that right hip, and exhale, gaze to the left. Again, inhale, gaze over to that right hip, and exhale, gaze to the left. Go ahead and take the next few breaths, adding whatever movement you'd like to this little cat-cow flow, maybe dips in the shoulders, elbows, or hips, wiggling out those little kinks that like to rest in the body. And when you're ready, let's just head up and back to a downward facing dog. Nice pedal out through the legs, first downward dog of practice, maybe of the day even. And then coming into stillness, let's go ahead and inhale, bend through the knees, gazes forward. Exhale, let's step both legs up. Inhale, half back. Exhale and folds. Inhale, sweep those arms all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale and sweep. Exhale and folds. Inhale, find half back. Exhale, go ahead and plant the hands, stepping it back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop those knees off right again. We're going to come into a tabletop position, and we're going to do a few step backs to a plank position. So ground down through those hands, find stability in the shoulders, and then begin with stepping the right foot, and then the left foot back to plank, and then just back to a tabletop position. Try and keep those hips nice and still. The back is neutral, as if you're balancing a cup of coffee on your back. For 3, 4, 5, 6, keep it nice and stable. 7, again, doing this at whatever pace you'd like to. 8, 9, and 10. Taking a little cat-cow flow here. Inhale, drop the belly, gazes forward. Exhale, round through the spine. And then when you're ready, we're going to send it up and back to downward facing dog again. Inhale, bend through the knees, gazes forward. Exhale, hop or step it up. Inhale, find half back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep those arms all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale and sweep. Exhale and fold. Inhale, find half back. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Again, go ahead and drop those knees off and then send the hips back, resting briefly in a child's pose. So you can either have the arms in front or behind. I suggest front because we're just going to be here for a few breaths. We're going to be moving into an upward facing dog flow, so go ahead and sweep the body forward, allowing the chest to come through the arms, lifting the legs, and then send it right back to a child's pose. Again, doing this movement on the breath, sweeping the body forward, gaze is straight, and then sending it back, pushing through the arms to child's pose. Again, sweeping it forward and through, lifting those thighs up, upward facing dog, and sending it right back into child's pose. Inhale and exhale, child's. Rounding down through the hands. Again, let's come to tabletop. And then again, make your way over to downward facing dog. Another little pedal out through the legs. Then finding stillness, go ahead and bend through those knees. And we're just going to do tiny little baby steps all the way up to the heels of our hands and then roll that spine all the way up to standing. A few little shoulder rolls here at the top. And then we're going to make sure our feet are about hip width distance apart, setting up for chair pose. Sweep those arms up and sit down and back into chair. Make sure you're able to see your toes. And go ahead and exhale, hands to heart center. Now from here, we're going to ground down through those feet. Take an inhale and exhale, power up to stand and sweep that right leg out to the side, sitting back down into chair, alternating legs for 2. Activating that outer hip muscle. 3, 4, coming into a nice low chair in between sides. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, 10. Coming back into a chair, powering up to stand. And then go ahead and inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, find half back. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. From here, go ahead and inhale the right leg up, 3-legged. Exhale, step it through, and then drop that back knee off, sweeping the arms up, finding a nice low lunge here. You're going to exhale the hands right to heart center. Take an inhale first, and exhale, we're going to come into a low lunge twist. So that left elbow is going to hook on the outside of the right knee, opening that collarbone up to the side. Lifting that right shoulder up to the ceiling, pressing the palms in together. And then slowly coming back through center, you're going to sweep those arms up. Take another inhale here, maybe a little back bend. And exhale with control, sweep the arms down, stepping it right back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up, 3-legged. Exhale, step it through, dropping that right knee and sweeping the arms up, finding a low lunge on the opposite side. Same thing here, hands to heart center, and coming into that twist by hooking that right elbow outside of the left knee. Palms pressing in together, left shoulder is chasing that ceiling as the body twists to the left side wall. Coming again through neutral, sweep those arms up, take that back bend if you'd like, and then a slow and controlled fold forward as you step it back to downward facing dog. Take a little pedal through the legs, go ahead and drop those knees back to table, and over the next few breaths, we're just going to make our way onto our backs. So take your time getting there, get comfortable. And we're not going to spend too much time in an ending Shavasana because you probably have things to do and you don't want to fall asleep on your mat again. But I would just suggest placing that right hand on the heart, left hand on the belly. Maybe you have a few mantras you like to sort out in your brain, preparing yourself for the day ahead, settling back into that deep belly breath, letting your mind be still. I'm just going to awaken the body by drawing one knee and then the other into the chest. Same as at the beginning of practice, rest those hands lightly on the shins. Take an inhale first, and then exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders. Give yourself a tight little squeeze, and then when you're ready, go ahead and roll over to your right side, using that right arm as a cushion for the head. From here, take a full inhale. Thank yourself for showing up to practice. And as you exhale, release something that you don't need to carry with you for the rest of the day. Leave it behind on your mat in the space that you're practicing. And when you're ready, slowly push up into one hand, then the other, coming into an easy seated position. When you're ready, place those hands at heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little 15-minute flow. I think it went just over 15 minutes, but that's okay. And I hope you incorporate it into your mornings or afternoons or evenings or whenever. As always, it would mean the world to me if you hit that red subscribe button, liked this video, left a comment, shared it, whatever. I love any kind of love you're willing to give me. I seriously appreciate it so much. Go ahead and follow along for more because I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Feel free to follow my Instagram account. It's linked in the description box below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time for more.